Do you want a quick and dirty way of figuring out if your Etsy ads are worth it and how to optimize them, or rather, how to know which ones to switch off to hopefully increase their effectiveness? Now, if you have your own method for doing Etsy ads, great. But I just want to show you one that's driven by your own data, that's relatively quick to do, and hopefully makes a ton of sense. So basically, if you have your ads running and you are not checking in on them, if you are not seeing the data there, you're just leaving money on the table. So to get to your ads on Etsy, we just go to Marketing, Etsy Ads, and you always need a big enough data source to have enough data to be statistically significant in what you're talking about. So you want to click on custom and pick a big enough data source. Now, I would love a data source that had more than 6 orders, but I've been a bit, my shop's not been doing great, and I'm working on improving that, but we have a lot of views and a lot of clicks. So the first thing you want to do here is you take all this high level data, because this is going to be the average of everything that you have been advertising, whether it's your whole shop or you've targeted some focused things in there. This is just going to give the average, because my cunning plan here is to improve things if we just switch off ads that are going to be worse than the average. Basic, huh? It's a quick and dirty strategy to get started. So we're going to take all these numbers, and if you didn't know, eRank has a tool called the return on investment calculator. So you're just going into tools. Oh, excuse me. Calculators, and then usually pops up the profit calculator. The second tab is the ROI calculator, return on investment. This is your ads. So put in all these numbers that you saw from your Etsy ads and hit calculate, and we get these metrics. I already typed it in because you didn't want to see me switching between pages. So the first thing is, now you can do this on individual ads. We're just doing the big picture, the whole thing that you're advertising. First thing I'm seeing here is the cost per order. This is obviously something that you want as low as possible, because this is costing you. Now, my average, now hang on, are these in dollars or pounds? These are in dollars. So my listings, I'm trying to remember how much they are in dollars. Let's say they're about $60 each one of my average, my normal things. So a cost per order of $42 does mean that if you take into account fees, because fees are added on top of this, that one sale won't really be making me money. However, there's more to sales than just that. It will also be increasing my shop visibility, sales, and then shipping on time, and happy customers, and hopefully repeat customers all boost my shop. And so all of that's a good thing. So I'm not running at a loss on the ads in this respect, so it's okay. But we want to work on making it better. At the end of the day, I would like, when I look at this year, I'd like that number to be lower. Lower is always better in my mind. So we have, now the numbers that I like to look at is firstly your cost per click. So that is a number that we have no control over, that Etsy calculates for us. This is for every time that somebody sees your advert in search, when they click on it, that's how much you are charged in the adverts. Etsy has a complicated algorithm that I'll go into details if you want, but just now, it's not every time your advert's seen in search or wherever Etsy shows it, it's every time someone clicks on it. Our click-through rate is every time your listings are seen in search, or every time your listings are shown by Etsy somewhere on Etsy, every time the advert's shown, how often do people actually click on your listing? So There's no point me saying what's a good and bad click-through rate. Everybody's different, every niche is different, and we don't have control because Etsy's shown your listing in other places as well as just search. So we just know our click-through rate is, my click-through rate is 1.55%. Let me know in the chat what yours is. Let's let's figure out an average. But I know that's my click-through rate. So it's reasonable. Your conversion rate is for every 100 times someone clicks on your listing, they click on your advert, they are likely to purchase from you half a time. So I need around about 200 people to click on my listing that they see somewhere to actually get a sale. Sounds like a low conversion. That's maybe something I want to work at in the future, but definitely we have some numbers. So basically, I want to go in and look at listings that have better metrics. If my listings have lower metrics than these kind of things, let's stop advertising them. And if we only keep advertising the listings that have good metrics, then we've got a better chance of bringing this down a bit. So let's look at my ads. So now when you look at the detailed adverts, very annoying. We have to put in this date range again. So go in and select that and we want to look at them. So we've got the click-through rate. So I said 1.55 is good. Is the good average from my shop. So look in here, this bookmark has a terrible click-through rate. Not only that, this bookmark is only about $20 to purchase. So, although I had one sale, and yeah, Etsy saying I got a great return on ad spend. Did I now? Will I in the long term? Okay, I think that was just a lucky order. So should I keep that switched on? Probably not. It's not worth it. Or should I look at ways? Now, there's nothing I can do to reduce the cost per click. Now, you have to calculate this yourself manually. The spend was $15. The clicks were 2, so that's like 7 cents per click. Actually, okay, Etsy, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt here. It's 7 cents per click. That's a lot less than my 23 cents per click. So actually, and the revenue here is coming in at $13. So I'm just about breaking even. So I'm going to leave that one on. But even though the click rate is low, although perhaps I want to dive in and try and improve this listing somewhat, I can maybe look into the detailed stats. But we get other ones like, well, this is already switched off. I already saw it was doing bad. So any of them that are actually advertised. So this one, it's got a high click-through rate. It had a lot of views. Yeah, I'm leaving this on. It just didn't have enough views to see if it's making a sale. So I'm leaving that one on. Etsy's just not found enough places to show it. So here's some thoughts here. These ones are all switched off. They were on before. So yeah. The bundle, yeah, I've not got any sales from that. I switched off advertising. But you're just going through and looking if any of them are on. Again, I switched this off. Should I have done? It has a higher click-through rate. The cost per click, can I do the maths on that? Cost per click's a bit lower. So actually, I could potentially make some money off of that. So take your time. You can use the eRanks ROI calculator to calculate things a bit more, but it's just giving you an idea of these listings that are actually profitable enough. And then all you have to do is you're looking and saying, what do I need to improve? Can I improve this listing's click-through rate or something, but it's profitable enough. And if you keep on doing this and you keep on focusing down, then hopefully you start to see that the metrics improve over time. Hope that makes sense. Let me know in the comments down below. I just wanted a quick dirty method. We will go into more details, how Etsy calculates everything, how we can improve things, but one of the quickest and best ways to improve things is to basically chop away the things at the bottom that are doing the least well. So the least performing, go in, do your calculations, see how things measure up to your average data, kill off the things that are below average, do a bit of natural selection. Do you have a different method that you look at with the ads? Let me know in the comments below.